Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. So yet another collection update. This one is going to be a mixed bag actually. So surprisingly we have some death metal today as well, and quite big bands involved in the update today. So without further ado, let's get started. Today is not a day off for me, so we are drinking Red Bull. This one, Hajduk Berry. Yeah, I'm hoping this one is going to be a very fast update, and in the next month, in December, I am toying with the idea of combining a couple of videos together to make it like a huge end of the year update, like a mega haul, right? Let me know if you actually like this idea and if you are going to watch a video that might be an hour long or even more. So yeah, just like I said, it would be easier for me to, film on different days and then put it together in one big video and make it a December mega haul update. So yeah, cheers and let's get started. Red Bull always makes you fly, gives you wings. In the background we have Mgla playing. So yeah, let's get started. So we're starting off with this one. Classical band, everybody should know it. Pick this one up at the local store, record store. So basically it was on the discount. It was 5 euros, so I couldn't pass it. This is a 1999 version of this album, so of course I'm talking about the Entombed Clandestine classical death metal album. Everybody should know it. Here's the CD. I'm sorry for the glare, the sun is either hiding behind the clouds or coming out of the clouds. So let's take the booklet out. Of course, Entombed is a classical band, like I said, established in 1987. Swedish death metal. In 1987 they went by other names. So this is their second full-length album, released in 1991. Clandestine. This is a very interesting departure from the previous album, in my opinion. This is more of a, well, classical death metal, yes, but also it involves thrash, maybe some even death and roll elements. God damn it, the fucking sun. Yeah, like this. Death and roll elements. Very groovy in a good way, I would say. In a very good way. Very technical. The only problem that I think the album has is the contrast between the vocals and the music, where the music is very powerful and it actually feels like death metal. The vocals are a bit weak on my side, but the whole overall album is it gives you this pumped up feeling, or a feeling of a kick. I don't know. The whole album feels, if I could describe it in one word, I would say thunderous. That would be the correct definition in my opinion. It's aggressive, like I said, yeah, makes your blood flow, like that Red Bull that we're having there. But it's missing the atmospheric parts from the Left Hand Path album. But still, overall, it's a classical album. I'm not a big fan of death metal, but I really enjoyed this one. And the other band that I'm gonna talk about here as well, I also enjoyed. For me, death metal is very picky. I'm a black metal guy. But this one, I really enjoyed it. I mean, like, it's so aggressive. It's so good. Even though it's missing the atmospheric parts from the first album, from the Left Hand Path, it still has its own vibe, and it's pretty fucking good. So yeah, Entombed, Clandestine, classical shit, you should all know it, check it out. Okay, next up we have almost a full discography. So the only thing that is not included in this is going to be the 4-way split CD, I think, of this next project. Cheers. Okay, let's go. We have an interesting project from Bulgaria. This one. So there's 3 tapes, and we're gonna start off with this one. So the project is called Hajduk, from Bulgaria, established in 2019. Yeah, first of all, this is a one-man project. The guy behind the project goes by the name of Belgan. Hijok is basically it's sort of a freedom fighter who in 16th to 19th century was also involved in infantry in Bulgaria, as I understand, but it's that kind of rebellious freedom fighter, so you know, maybe even the separatist or a terrorist in some sort of ways. So basically a rebel who also fights for his country. So the tapes all were released by Repose Records, as you can see. I don't know the limitation. This is a very weird one. The first tapes were released by the band like a year ago. They were sold out immediately. Then there was I don't know if it was a reissue or Not Cult got their hands on the leftovers from the band. I ordered it from Not Cult. I didn't get it for 9 months. Excuses. Coming next day, coming next week. I'm gonna ship it out. Blah blah blah. So yeah, this whole thing lasted for 9 months. Then I just asked for a refund. I got a refund, and finally, like 2 years after, I've seen a Hajduk on the net. I finally got the tapes. So yeah, enough of that shit. Let's talk about the music itself. So all tapes are released in 2019. They're all considered to be EPs. So this is the first one. This is Kriv or Krov. Anyway, this is translates to English as blood. So also I want to say that Hijok has a very unique style. I'm gonna explain you why in a second. Every EP is absolutely unique. So this is a project that you should check out. So we're starting off with the Kriv Blood. This is a bombastic, fast, proud, raw black metal. It has like glorious riffs. The album is, in my opinion, if we read the first 2 tracks, it says Борьба and Борьба 2, so it's a struggle or a fight. So the album, in my opinion, is this part is battle themed. There's some echoes of war, there's chantings of the battlefields. Also we have this saying here, Svoboda или смерть, which means freedom or death. So this is a very raw black metal album, and it's very fast and bombastic. Atmosphere is, like I said, absolutely battle themed. So this is Hajduk Corpse. Then we're moving on actually to this, let me see, no, we're moving to this one, the green one. So the green one is called Природа. Yeah, I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Природа. As you can see, the same cover, the same slogan, victory or death. 3 tracks here. Very interesting art. So Природа is you can translate Природа in English as nature. So this is completely different album already. You got traditional instruments. You got folky sound, absolutely folky melodies. There's an atmospheric acoustic track here, just pure guitars. There's a black metal atmospheric track on here, and there is a ambient-like Cosmos track. So this album is complete departure from that album. It has its own absolute unique atmosphere. As you can see, also comes on another variant of color. This one is green. The tape is very beautiful. The artwork is very beautiful. So completely different style of music here. Okay, so and then we have this one. This is Svoboda, which translates to freedom. And again, we have a completely different style of black metal here. This one has 2 tracks, yeah, it has 2 tracks, the same slogan, art. So this is already, it's toying with this concept of moving from traditional second wave black metal to a raw sound of black metal, and it has this repeating, mesmerizing classical black metal riffs. You know how they repeat and repeat and repeat. So this idea is absolutely fully presented on this one, on the Svoboda, which is freedom. So like I said, Hajduk is an amazing project in my opinion, and I haven't, not a lot of people talk about it, which is surprising. So you have these 3 wonderful tapes here. If you don't know this project, and it's from Bulgaria, which some people might consider like maybe non-black metal country in some ways, check it out because it's absolutely amazing. Yeah, like I said, so Hajduk, 3 EPs, Kriv, Природа and Svoboda. Check it out. It was released by Repose Records. Might be sold out, I'm not sure, but yeah, check those guys out, or guy, because it's one man project. Okay, we're moving from Bulgaria, we're actually moving to Germany. We're going to talk about this one. Yeah, the glare is getting fucking ridiculous. I woke up, there was no sun. I started shooting immediately the sun came out. Anyway, we're not stopping. So, this is Bilwis from Germany, established in 2020. So it's quite a new project, and it has a lot of hype around it, or had, at least on from what I read, the German black metal forums were praising it. I actually listened to it and I got this one. So Bilbys, Sagenwelt is the name of the of the EP 2020, one man project. The guy behind the project goes by the name of the band Bilbys. 21 minutes of music here. As you can see, it has some notes and lyrics. So 21 minutes of music on this EP. The EP is was it? Yeah, it was released by Northern Silence Production. Yeah. Northern Silence Production has this weird thing where they do the jewel case version, and it's a bit shallow, a bit empty, but they are, I think they're more specialized in doing the digipacks, because their digipacks are always limited to something, and yeah, and they have the, what's it called, the insert. It's way bigger. It has like 8 or 10 or 12 pages or something like that. Yeah, the guy behind here, you can see beautiful art on the CD. So yeah, the CD, I don't think it's limited to anything. Might be 500 copies or something like that. But anyway, so Bilwis, the whole album is and the whole music is based on European fairy tales and myths. Very beautiful music, I must say. I really enjoyed it. This is a combination of raw, melodic and atmospheric black metal. Lyrics are in German, of course, and I really like when the guy sings in German, because the German language, it gives this harshness to black metal and to music itself. There are some medieval melodies here, like with chants. Basically, they create this memorable moments on the album. The pace is from very fast on the first songs to mid-paced on the next songs, and the whole album is like I said, it feels like an epic journey through European folklore. Very diverse musically, very good. So yeah, check Bilbys out if you haven't heard this or you don't know this. Quite a new band. So this is Sagenwelt by Bilbys, released on Northern Silence Productions. Great stuff. Alrighty. So we actually have 2 more items left. So this should be a quite fast update. I fucked up my back a couple of not days, probably already 1.5 weeks ago, so I really can't sit for that long. So of course it wouldn't be a collection update without a controversial band, and today we have a very interesting controversial band. We have this one. Some of you might know this, others might not. So this is Reek of the Unzen Gas Fumes. Quite a legendary band, I would say, and there's a lot of hype, or at least there was a lot of hype when the band was released on Go to Works. Sorry. Yeah, so Reek of the Unzen Gas Fumes. The project is 3 guys behind the project. It incorporates black, industrial, grindcore, and sometimes I would even say it has moments of noise in it. As you can see, it's a combinational effort by 2 labels, Go to Works and Satanic Skinhead Propaganda. It's a very harsh project, not for everyone, you know, but it's already, I think it's pretty much safe to say that the status of this project is already legendary. So yeah, this one is released, like I said, by those 2 records. Why is it controversial? By the way, it comes with the poster. So there's only 1 song on this 7-inch. This is the song and the lyrics to it translated in English. And this is the man behind the inspiration for this song. He's also on the cover. So why the project is controversial? There is sometimes seen about sadism and gore, but these are typical things for maybe Japanese bands. I don't know, since, you know, Japanese horror is quite horrendous in a good way. I mean, like it's disgusting and yeah, and you know. But this guy's also seen about Japanese nationalism. So in a way you can find them on some of the what was it, the compilations for black metal. I think they were on the compilation with the Viva de la Rosa, if I'm not mistaken. So technically you can call them an SBM, kind of an SBM grindcore noise industrial band. Yeah, so that's why they are considered controversial. So I'm going to put this one away, this one poster. So the EP itself is a conceptual EP. It comes on black, so I'm not going to put it up, the side covers. So, like I said, it's dedicated to this man. This man is Yasuya, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm pronouncing it. So his name is Yasuya. The EP, by the way, is called YSY. I'm guessing it's dedication to Yasuya here. Yasuya was a grandfather of one of the members of the band, and he was a kamikaze pilot as well. So the whole EP is a tribute to his life and death. It's very interesting because if you read the lyrics on the back of the poster, basically it describes him, his life, his village where he was born, and his death in the ocean. I'm guessing by, you know, being a kamikaze and diving into the ships. The band is absolutely unique. I can only describe it like in one sentence. Their whole sound. It's chaotic, beautiful terrorism of sound, melody, and noise on your ears. So if you haven't listened to Reek of the Unzen Gas Fumes, I highly urge you to check this band out. It's absolutely amazing, but yet be warned that they are a controversial band. Check this project out, amazing stuff. So actually, yeah, this is going to be a really fast update. We have reached our final item, and there's not much I can say about this item because you all know this band. Like I said, we started off with death metal and we're gonna finish off with death metal. So this is Cannibal Corpse, Violence Unimagined. Yeah. What can you say about Cannibal Corpse? Established in 1988 in USA, one of the most legendary, iconic bands in death metal, one of the most commercially successful bands in death metal. 2021 release, 43 minutes of pure death metal. It's the atmosphere on this album is amazing. I think it might be one of the best albums in years. Like, I enjoyed a couple of songs on each album from the previous ones, but this one is more of a complete piece. It feels good together, you know. It's a complete album. So it's violent, it's punishing, the sound is thick, classic George vocals, solid hammer-like riffs. Inhumane Harvest, the song that they chose for I think a video or single, I don't remember. The first one that came out, it was Inhumane Harvest. It's definitely a classic song. The whole album feels like a train that is fast approaching and you are stuck on the rail road, you know, on the railways. God damn it, the glare is fucking... So it comes on the black standard Metal Blade Records stuff here. Nothing really interesting on side covers. Yeah, so this is a head-banging classic album. It comes with absolutely nothing, in my opinion. I'm gonna actually talk about this again in a few minutes. It comes with this sheet of paper, which has some, I don't know, sick art. I'm guessing this art is based on the songs on the album, and it has this side with the dedication to Paul here. Yeah. So. Okay, so like I said, Violence Unimagined is an amazing album. The cover here is also amazing. Reminds me of Milena from Mortal Kombat, if you know, guys. Yeah, so musically it's amazing. Now let's talk about Metal Blade Records releases. Fuck. Yeah. If anybody watched my previous videos where I showed the Peaceville releases, how fucking shallow they were, how they just smell like a fucking money grabbing releases, yeah. An obscure fucking black metal label does a better job in releasing their stuff than Metal Blade Records. First of all, the censored cover. Okay, I get it. In some countries it's censored. But why couldn't you put on uncensored cover some, you know, stickers on the foil to, you know, censor the parts that need to be censored? Okay, you couldn't do that, but you did it in the fucking special edition version that, I don't know, costs how many more bucks or euros or wherever you are. Okay, you got this one. So they put this sheet of paper here with the art. I guess it's okay, yeah, well, okay. But couldn't they put the second piece of the paper here with lyrics and the uncensored art? No, of course not. You have to buy this in another edition, in a fucking blue, yellow, white variant. There you get the additional paper with the uncensored cover art. If you want the whole thing to be uncensored, then you have to buy the special edition, which is costs even more. It's complete fucking bullshit. Like, I mean, this is kind of cool, but what the fuck is it? It doesn't even say that. I don't know, maybe the drawings are inspired by the songs, or the songs are inspired by nothing. And another thing is, this is a fucking gatefold. Like, why? It's one LP. And one more thing I want to point out. When I opened this cover up like this, yeah, I had a fucking deja vu. I'm not kidding you. This is every picture of Cannibal Corpse ever. I think the previous album was the same picture. The album before it, it's always George in the middle with his hands crossed and the guys are standing beside him. It's the goddamn same picture all over again. It's just surprisingly. The whole fucking thing is shallow and it's like unneeded. I don't know why the gatefold is here. But anyway, like I said, musically it's very good. But fucking Metal Blade Records and goddamn Peace Wheel Records, they are the most cash grabbing motherfucking records I've ever seen. Distributors and labels. Anyway, amazing album by Cannibal Corpse. Check those guys out, legendary band. Really good album, really good. All right, so that concludes our small update for today. Like I said, I'm toying with the idea of creating a mega haul video for December. Yeah. So let me know what you think about that idea. Will you watch that kind of a long video? I'm just hoping to stick everything in, you know, the controversial parts in it, the non-controversial parts, maybe some death metal if I get any, probably not. But yeah. So guys, thanks for watching, thanks for sticking around, stay black metal, I'll see you around.